The year was 1992, Palm Springs, California, a desert paradise. Palm trees swayed, a mirage shimmering under the scorching sun. Beneath the surface, darkness lurked. Whispers of a chilling crime spread like wildfire, a tragedy that shook the community to its core. The call came in on a Tuesday morning, a frantic voice on the other end of the line. It was Omar, Sagal's husband. He had returned home from a business trip to find the unthinkable, his wife lying lifeless on the living room floor. As the investigation progressed, detectives delved into Sagal's life. They spoke to her friends, family, and colleagues, trying to piece together the puzzle. A picture began to emerge, one that painted a complex portrait of the victim. Sagal was a beloved teacher at a local elementary school. She had a passion for her students and a contagious laugh that could brighten anyone's day. Her colleagues described her as kind, compassionate, and dedicated to her work. Outside of work, Sagal was an avid reader and enjoyed spending time with her small circle of friends. She was a woman of routine, her life seemingly predictable. But beneath the surface, there were hints of something amiss. Omar, grief-stricken and in shock, cooperated fully with the police. He recounted his alibi, claiming to have been out of town on a business trip when the murder occurred. His story checked out, but the detectives couldn't shake off a lingering suspicion. The news of Omar's potential involvement spread like wildfire. The whispers that had been circulating since Sagal's death intensified, turning into accusations. The community, once united in grief, was now divided. Some refused to believe that Omar could be responsible. Palm Springs, once a tranquil haven, was now gripped by fear and suspicion. The idyllic facade had crumbled, revealing the dark underbelly of paradise. The community, once a tight-knit group, was now fractured. Neighbors, once friendly and trusting, now eyed each other with suspicion. Doors that were once left unlocked were now bolted shut. The fear was palpable, a constant reminder that a killer walked among them. Detective Miller, a seasoned investigator with a reputation for cracking even the toughest cases, couldn't shake off the feeling that something wasn't right. Omar's story, though plausible, lacked the ring of truth. His grief felt forced, his demeanor calculated. He pored over the evidence, scrutinizing every detail. Armed with new evidence, Detective Miller brought Omar in for questioning. This time, the gloves were off. He confronted him with the inconsistencies in his story, the financial discrepancies, and the life insurance policy. Omar, faced with irrefutable evidence, crumbled. The trial exposed the depths of Omar's deceit. Witnesses testified to his infidelity, his gambling debts, and his growing resentment towards Sagal. His carefully crafted persona, the loving and devoted husband, was nothing but a sham. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence, painting a clear picture of a premeditated crime motivated by greed and selfishness. Omar was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The community, still reeling from the shock and betrayal, slowly began to heal. Sagal's memory lived on in the hearts of those who loved her, a testament to a life taken too soon. The case of Sagal Awad served as a chilling reminder of the dark side of human nature.